10 and 68 on the front row. Kyle Larson and Rob Knox, who finished third in that very exciting state title at Albany's Atwell Park. All about set to go. 6 cars, 8 laps, racing. Down into turn number 1 the first time. Rob Knox takes the lead from Kyle Larson. On the outside, Lee Aylett. Gary Higgs, the WA champion, has moved up to 4th. Kevin Bell's gone around the outside and Darren Larson rounds them out. Out in front is the 68 car of Rob Knox. Coming back now is Lee Aylett. Here comes the 1 car. Look at that big move right round the outside by Gary Higgs on Kyle Larson. That first lap was an 18.715. So run the back straight. It's Knox out in front. Lee Aylett in second place and Gary Higgs absolutely flying in third. The front left wheel right off the ground. Back in 4th place, Kyle Larson. A 17.912 that time by Gary Higgs, who's got Lee Aylett just ahead of him and Rob Knox. Knox, Aylett and Higgs having a ding-dong battle up into the top turn. Back in 4th place, it's Kyle Larson. Then we've got Kevin Bell and at the tail, Darren Larson. There is 0.185 of a second separating the top 3. Rob Knox can't afford to make a mistake. Right behind him, Lee Aylett and Gary Higgs right there with him for company. Gary Higgs trying to sneak up the inside on Lee Aylett. They come out at turn number 4 at the halfway mark. 4 down and 4 to go. Absolutely top shelf racing here from the Super Sedans. 3 across the track. Gary Higgs goes into second place. Lee Aylett back to 3rd. Rob Knox out in front still. Gary Higgs right on his back bumper. Lee Aylett to fight back, and he does. Out of turn number 4 with 3 laps to go in heat 1. Rob Knox just holding the race lead down into Laddam's corner. Gary Higgs tries to sneak up the inside once again, can't do so. Lee Aylett 2 car lengths behind, back then to Kyle Larson in 4th. And then back to Kevin Bell and Darren Larson at the tail. 2 laps to go this time around. Rob Knox just holding on. Half a car length and it down into turn 1. Gary Higgs has got him off the curb. Knox fights back on the outside. Knox holds the lead down the back straight. 1.5 to go. Gary Higgs, the WA champion, will have to try again. Out of 3 and 4 they come. Back then to Lee Aylett. Here he comes. He sneaks up the inside and hits the front of the last lap. Gary Higgs takes the lead. Rob Knox back there in second place. Back in 3rd, Lee Aylett. Kevin Bell, then back to Kyle Larson, and then the 91 of Darren Larson. But come on, race fans, the newly crowned WA champion got through from the back of the field, takes the win. Back to Rob Knox in second place, Lee Aylett 3rd. Then Kevin Bell never really got into the race. Back then to Kyle Larson in 10, and the 91 of Darren Larson rounds them out. Make plenty of noise, Manjimup. The Super Sedan's on fire out there. The WA champion, Gary Higgs from the back row, takes the win from position number 6. Got up on the last lap, as he did at Albany's Atwell Park, to take the win on lap 39 of 40 over Damon Truchet and Rob Knox on that night. Gary Higgs first, Rob Knox second, Lee Aylett third. 2 minutes, 23.876. The winning margin was 0.804. The quick lap was 17.338 by Gary Higgs in winning heat number 1.
Pausing time.
That was exciting.